O.J. Simpson. One of the greatest NFL running backs of all time, and one of the oddest NFL running backs of all time. O.J. Simpson's nickname back in his days was The Killer. What a notorious name, right? But that's what everyone called him on the football field because of his speed. That man was a highlight reel in one player alone. Now, if you ask me specifically, I'm not going to get into it. You should have an idea of what O.J. Simpson's notorious for. His white Ford Bronco. If you don't have any idea, I suggest you go look up the whole O.J. Simpson case to get a little notch of it. But we're going to be putting O.J. Simpson in Madden 24, and we're going to make him the greatest running back of all time in today's era of football. Let's get into it. Being excited for this video is definitely an understatement. Rest in peace to O.J. Simpson. Rest in peace to the GOAT. Obviously, I'm not the one to make fun of what happened. You know, someone's life got taken that day, and I do want to say rest in peace to that girl. But for content-wise, O.J. Simpson is now in Madden 24 at his 99 overall. I had to let this situation die down a little bit now that he has passed away, and I feel like this is definitely a better time to upload the video. And let's go over O.J. Simpson's stats in Madden 24. Obviously, he's a superstar X Factor. He's 6'5", 242 pounds. That's the MVP right there. The only running back better than him currently in the NFL is Christian McCaffrey. Now, I would like to go over his stats with you guys just to give you guys a brief summary. The speed is going to be 97. Let me explain why. I feel like the speed on that white Ford Bronco really showed me that O.J. Simpson has that speed and agility and acceleration. I feel like he can definitely get away from anything, especially with a high speed like that. Break tackle 96. I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Now, the carrying at a 99, I'm not entirely sure why I put it as that. You guys probably know what I'm trying to say here, though. Change of direction, 96. I feel like if that white Ford Bronco had a little bit more turn signal on it, maybe if he just greased the engine a little bit, greased the pipes up, maybe he could have gotten a 99. But for this sake, we're just going to give him a 96 for now. And then strength, 99. That's pretty much an obvious, once again, self-explanatory stat. Stiff arm, 96. I feel like that's honestly the best it can be right there. Catching, 99. The rest of it is just basically pass blocking, run blocking, impact blocking. Put all the rest of this stuff behind us. O.J. Simpson actually was a nasty running back. Obviously, I didn't get to watch him because I'm not like 50 years old, but from going over his highlights when I wanted to make this video, and even in the past when I wanted to watch, you know, meet some O.J. Simpson 1970s clips, they were definitely pretty interesting. I feel like the guy was a pretty talented running back. It sucks that what he did had to affect his career, and obviously he'll never be in the Hall of Fame because of that. And once again, rest in peace to him and rest in peace to his victim. If he even did it, not sure if he did. I'm just going to stop talking about it now. But yeah, he's going to be on the Buffalo Bills in this situation. We're just going to sim one season and see how the GOAT O.J. Simpson does. Obviously with Josh Allen, you know, O.J. Simpson. We still have Diggs on the team who I forgot to take off, so he's just going to go ahead and ride. But I think now we've done enough talking. I mean, let's just take a look at what's going to be around O.J. Simpson. Hopefully it's not good weapons on the wide receiving core, and it's not. Okay, so we really just have Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. So we do have a pretty good weapon. He's definitely have to stay away from that. Dawson Knox, another good player on this team. Deion Dawkins, probably the only good offensive lineman on this team. Nick Morrow, Matt Milano, Gregory Rousseau, basically just the simple Bills team that they had last year with just a couple additions that are missing. But you know what? I think without further ado, we're going to go ahead and sim to the mid-season mark, and we're going to check out Mr. O.J. Simpson's stats at that point. So O.J. Simpson and his Buffalo Bills are 5-2. We're actually first in the division right now as well, and it looks like we actually won last week 7-6, so that's a pretty interesting game right there. Let's hop into the stats and let's see what O.J. Simpson did this season. O.J. Simpson just in 7 games played, 800 yards, 7 touchdowns, no fumbles, 31 broken tackles, 277 yards after contact, longest run 75 yards to the house. He's averaging 117 yards a game. That's my GOAT right there. Shout out to O.J. Simpson. He's balling for us in this Madden simulation. You know, Josh Allen in the passing game, 1.3K passing yards, 13 touchdowns, 2 picks, and 70% completion percentage. And in the receiving game, O.J. actually had 16 catches for 175 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. Dawson Knox 26, 207, and 4. And Diggs leads the team in receiving yards with 29 catches, 378 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like I said, this is definitely a downfall for the Bills in the receiving half, but O.J. Simpson's balling out right now, and I give him props for what he's doing. He's really carrying this team to potentially a Super Bowl. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. I said to myself, why not? Let's go see if OJ Simpson won any awards so far halfway through this season, and he actually did. 13 carries for 191 yards and 2 touchdowns and 2 receptions for 14 receiving yards in week 1. That is actually the only award OJ Simpson had so far. Let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs, and I'll be back with you guys with an update of OJ Simpson stats. So we did indeed make the playoffs with a 13-4 record. We won the division. The Jets were right behind us at 12-5. And to take a look at OJ Simpson's end of the season stats, 284 carries for 1.8k yards. He almost had a 2k season, 15 touchdowns. Josh Allen also had 400 rushing yards with 3 touchdowns. James Cook had almost 304. Damian Harris 93-2. So overall, pretty good season from OJ Simpson. I would assume he definitely carried this team, but Josh Allen still put a pretty good season together on his part. 3.6k passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 5 interceptions with a 69% completion percentage. And on the receiving end, OJ Simpson 30 catches, 340 yards and 4 touchdowns. Diggs had over 1,000 yards with 89 catches and 10 touchdowns. Curtis Samuel 58, 820 and 4. Khalil Shakir 55, 664 and 5. Dawson Knox 58 catches for 491 yards and 9 touchdowns. So that's pretty much going to put an end to the stats here. We are playing the first round. We're playing the wild card, so we're going to go ahead and hop into that game. Let's see if OJ Simpson can get a playoff win in today's era of football, because he's obviously dominating in this era. It'd be pretty cool to see him get a playoff win, at least if we're not going to win a Super Bowl. But I have pretty high hopes. We went 13-4. I think we can go ahead and win a Super Bowl. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see if OJ Simpson and his Buffalo Bills can get a playoff win here in round 1. We're going to go up 7-0 early. Tyler Bass actually made a field goal extra point. We're going to go up 14-0 now, 14-3. It's in the third quarter. We still got a lot of time to go, but we are up by 2 scores. Let's see if we can hold on to it. The Raiders are going to score. We're going to score right back, though. 21-11, 21-14, 28-14. And OJ Simpson and the Buffalo Bills are going to win in the wild card round against the Las Vegas Raiders, and we're going to get a huge win here. Let's go ahead and check out OJ Simpson's stats here. He had 12 attempts for 111 yards and 1 touchdown, so his average on the season pretty much still stays the same. He had a 9.2 average yards per carry. That's actually really good. He had 1 broken tackle as well, and then 1 run after 20 yards, and it looks like he had 64 yards after contact. In the receiving end, OJ Simpson also had a touchdown with 2 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. So he finished the game with 2 touchdowns. Pretty good game from OJ Simpson, and we are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in the divisional round. So this could be where Josh Allen finally gets his revenge. He now has a new all-time great on his team. He has a potential Hall of Famer in OJ Simpson. Let's see if Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills can get their revenge now that they have OJ Simpson against the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, let's see if we can get it done here in the divisional round. We're going to go up 3-0 early. They're going to tie it 3-3. We're going to score a touchdown 10-3, 10-6 now, 13-6, 13-13 entering the third quarter. Let's see if we can hold on, potentially score one more time. We're going to go up by 3. The Chiefs are going to take the lead back. We're going to take the lead back now, 23-20. Can we hold on to it? And we can. And Josh Allen, OJ Simpson, and the Buffalo Bills get the win here against the Kansas City Chiefs. And we're moving on to the AFC Championship. Josh Allen gets his revenge against Patrick Mahomes. And let's see what Mr. OJ did this game. 16 rushes for 96 yards, 6 yards per carry, no touchdowns, but he did have 6 broken tackles. And also in the receiving game, 2 catches for 11 yards for OJ Simpson, which is 5.5 per reception. No touchdowns this game for OJ though. But we got the win. It's all that matters. We beat the Chiefs by 3 points. I'm actually just now noticing this division was actually really good this season. Like, we had the Bills at 13-4, Jets 12-5, Dolphins 9-8, and then the Patriots 7-10. And we are taking on the New York Jets in the AFC Championship. Let's see if we can get this one done too. Maybe we'll head to a Super Bowl with OJ, and maybe OJ will get his first ever Super Bowl victory. All right, here we go. Let's see if the Buffalo Bills can beat the New York Jets and move on to the Super Bowl. We're gonna go up 10-0 early. That's a pretty good lead. 10-3 now, 13-3. We're now over halftime. We're up 20-3 now. Can our defense hold on to this? 20-17, 23-17, 24-23, 24-29. This is a really high scoring game. We're down by 1, and we lose to the New York Jets by 1 point. We're not able to get it done. We lose in the AFC Championship, 1 game away from the Super Bowl, and Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets are moving on to the Super Bowl. And OJ, Josh Allen, and the Buffalo Bills are not going to be able to move on to the Super Bowl. Our season is over. Josh Allen, though, pretty good game. 3 touchdowns, 264 yards with a 71% completion percentage. OJ had pretty much of a down game this game. 16 attempts for 71 yards, 4.4 yards per carry, 1 broken tackle. No touchdowns for OJ either in the receiving end, but he did have have 3 catches for 41 yards. And that's pretty much going to do it for this one. I just want to say before we do end the video though, this video was a joke. Whatever I said in this video was not meant to be taken seriously. Obviously, O.J. Simpson did what he did. I mean, I don't know if he did what he did, never admitted it, he never got proven guilty or innocent, so I can't really put in my own take on this, but I think this was a pretty good simulation. I really liked it. I enjoyed doing this video. 99 overall, O.J. Simpson had a pretty good year, 1.8k yards, almost had 2k. He also had like 20 touchdowns combined this season, so pretty much that proves that if O.J. Simpson was still alive at his 60-year-old age, he would be able to ball in today's era. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on so you never miss another video from the GOAT who days himself. Till next time, it's Tyler signing off. See ya.